Hey, how y'all doing? This is Trainer Ray, Fitness Evolution featuring Trainer Ray through My Gospel Soul. Today, I'm gonna do I want to do a Q&A. Q&A, about fitness, different questions you may have in regards to uh, fitness, things you can do at home. Everybody I know right now are in the midst of doing this coronavirus. So I know that it's probably hard being at home, having to deal with all this all the time, and you got to stay at the house. So I know it's probably hard for you, but it sometimes things like this could be a blessing because it gives you time to um, it gives you time right now to uh, think about a lot of things, and do a lot of different things within your life, or think about what you can do in your life. But at the same time, you could be doing fitness things while you're at home. You could be sitting at home, uh, exercising and taking the time out to get yourself in some kind of shape. So, therefore, uh, you won't, once this is off, you won't get out here in the world to get stressed out with so many different things they got going on in life, such as jobs, uh, such as uh, extra activities with kids or functions and everything that's going on, so they don't have time to really work out. And working out, from my opinion, is a key necessity into living a healthy life. So if there's anybody listening that would like to ask a question, you can press 1, or you can just text me and ask me the question. If you can't get through, you can text me, and I'll ask the question and answer it for you if you're listening. So I'm going to give you a little time to call in to see if you would like to uh, ask any questions. So is there anybody out there that would like to ask a question about anything? Please feel free to do so. But as of right now, I'm going to talk about a few things that you may not know, or may not uh, you may not know, or you may know. A lot of times in this situation, people get stressed and worried about what's going on in the world. Don't allow that to affect your thoughts or affect what you want to do in life. And at the same time, you want to also stay focused and don't allow situations like this to stress you out, because people can get stressed in this situation. So just be strong, be focused, and stay focused on what you want to do in life. Okay, I have a question somebody just sent me, and it says, what's a good exercise for your shoulders without any dumbbells or weights at home if you're pregnant? You said for shoulders. A lot of people don't realize this, don't believe this, but you can do what they call non-weight exercise. You can use your body as weight-bearing exercise. You don't have to have any weight. You can use water bottles if you have water bottles at home with water in it, cans of vegetables. Make sure they're both the same size. You can use anything you can fill up, but they got to be both the same size and have the same amount of liquid. But at the same time, you don't have to have weights. Now, you can still do what they call a shoulder press. If you had 2 bottles of water, one in each hand, open your hands up beside your head, palms facing the wall, and press your hands over your head. You can do anywhere between 15 to 20 reps. You can take that same water bottle, put them down in front of you, in front of your thighs, palms facing your thighs, and raise your arms to the front of you, which is called a front raise, or put the bottles on the side of you, to the side of your quad, and raise your arms to the side for a lateral raise, or and then being that you're pregnant, you don't want to lift a lot of heavy weight anyway, especially if you haven't been working out. And it kind of depends your trimester also. If you are within your first, second trimester, first trimester, you can pretty much, you don't have to go hard. Don't go hard because especially if you haven't been working out, you want to take it easy. If you've been working out, you can continue on with whatever exercise you've been doing. Second trimester, you need to ease up and slow down. Third trimester, you need to really take it easy as much as possible. So don't be afraid to use those front raise, side raise, and the shoulder press, hands over your head, pressing the water bottle. Not too heavy. It's got the same amount, as long as it got the same amount of liquid in it. You got two bring the water bottles, they should have about the same amount of water in it. And you can use that to lift over your head. So now, dealing with now the next question they would ask, what about back? You could do an overall, but you can't go completely over. So you would take that. These are questions like if you're pregnant, take the back of a chair, put your hand on the back of the chair, and pull the water bottle aside. Just take your left hand, put it on the back of the chair, put your left foot forward, right foot back, lean forward, take your right hand, put it down beside you, and pull straight up and down, which will help with your back. Then you switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. Remember to keep your reps nice and easy. Don't go fast. Don't go too slow. And always ask your doctor before you begin any exercise regimens because you want to make sure that you are supposed to be working out. Because some people tend to want to work out and not know if they can or not, or if it'll put them. Now, the next question was asked, what's a good cardio to do in the house if you're scared to go outside? Well, being that you're pregnant, you can walk in place. Walk in place. You can do what I call a step jack. And for those that don't know, the step jack is like a jumping jack, but instead of jumping, you're going to step. When you raise your hands up, you step your right foot out. When you bring your hands down, your right foot come back. Raise your hands up again, your left foot goes out. So it's step jack. So you're not doing much. You're not jumping around. You're not bouncing the baby around. You're doing just enough to get your heart rate up. So you do it. You can do that for like a minute, minute and a half, whatever suited for you, whatever you feel you can do. So feel free to do those at any time because you just do as many as you can. Like I said, do a time. Do it for 30 seconds. Do it for a minute. Do it for a minute and a half. Do what you can. But don't overexert yourself. Now, overheating the body, being pregnant, overheating the body is one of the biggest things that you want to make sure that you don't do because you want to make sure you keep your body at a nice temperature and don't get too hot. So just stay focused and work on those things, which will be nice and easy. But if you feel yourself get too hot, you need to stop, especially being. So always be focused and be cautious of what you got going on. So is there any other questions? Did I answer your question? I know right now is a big time that people's in the house right now. They said people are still out doing different things, which is cool. But just be careful, especially if you are pregnant. You want to be careful because your body is more susceptible to germs and people coughing and sneezing around you. So you want to be careful of all that and stay out of these people's way. Again, if you have anybody listening that would like to call in, you can call in 347-826-942, and that will get you a live talk with me in order to answer any questions you would like to ask. So if you're listening, just press 1, and we can talk live to each other. Also, being that me being a trainer, I've dealt with a lot of people within my time as far as helping people with exercise. I've helped pregnant women. I've helped different people, people of all ages. I've helped people just work on certain things if they dealt with sports and things. And I don't mind helping people do a lot of different things out there. So just so they'll know, get in shape. You can get in shape. And I don't know if anybody's looking to get in shape, there's plenty of time, especially right now, actually. And if you can't do much, the gyms are closed, and you don't really have to uh, be in a mix of a whole bunch of people. You can get your workout on at home, not worry about anything, not worry about different people in your way, not work out. So, this is a great time to get yourself in your workout. Now, are there any more questions out there for people that are listening or people that would like to know? Or if you don't want to call in or text me a question, you could always call me. My number is 662-497-6807, or you can message me on email. You can email me at fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com, and we can talk. I chat with you. I can help you with program and everything. So I'm willing and able to help you any way I possibly can. So don't be afraid to ask any questions, because I am going to give you the answer. So if there anybody out there has questions, you're not on mind that you want to ask, afraid to ask, please feel free to say so. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit, which is nutrition. I'm a certified fitness chef also, and there's a lot of things that people don't know as far as cooking, how to handle certain foods, because, there's different things or different ways people deal with certain foods. And I'm going to tell you now, dealing with food and cooking, regardless of whether you're cooking for yourself or multiple people, you have to be cautious of cooking times. You have to be cautious of doneness, because you got to make sure you kill anything, bacteria that could hurt you. You can't leave food out long periods of time. You have to be able to understand that you got to always. So don't feel free to learn or read more. You can even ask me questions about different things you can cook or different foods or different stuff. Yeah, if I don't have an answer to me, I'm the type of person that I go get the answer. I've been dealing with food for. You can always ask me questions about nutritional things. Certified fitness chef. I can even come to you and teach you how to cook certain things to eat. But just know you have to be cautious of what you cook and how you cook it. Because there are certain ways to handle certain foods, certain things you have to do to make sure that you don't, make sure you cook it well. Especially being pregnant. Make sure your food is done. I don't mean you got to be hard and well done, but I mean, enough to make sure that, I know some people don't eat well done steaks and stuff that's cooked. Some people call it boot leather. Me, I love it. But, cooking and nutritional things are very important, especially when pregnant. Or even for people that's not pregnant, cooking is very nutritional. It's something that you have to have, something you need to do. Make sure you eat right. Make sure your body is absorbing all the calories that it's supposed to have. Make sure your body's getting all the protein, carbs, and fat that it's supposed to have. So, there's different recipes. Also, if you want to contact me, I can also send you a fitness that I have that's out. If you contact me, I can send it to you. The book is $20. It's a nice book. It has anything from main meals, side meals, protein shakes, whatever you could think of, salads, whatever the case. If you have any more questions, you can always contact me. I can always give you ideas you can use to cook different things. So just feel free to do those things. Uh, Again, if anybody's listening and have any questions, press 1. You can just put your phone on regular phone. You can talk to me directly. You don't have to sit back and have a question and not get an answer. Or you can text me for a question if you have any questions. So, okay, now, also, let me say something to you about women that are pregnant. If you haven't been working out the whole time before you got pregnant, please, I understand you might see something on TV, video, or certain people doing certain exercises. Please be careful how you work out, because I don't want to see you get out here and hurt yourself. And the biggest thing with that is 9 times out of 10, you hurt yourself, you'll be all upset, wish you hadn't done it, but when you could have avoided it all the time, it wouldn't be an issue. So be cautious of how you work out. If you haven't been working out all the time, don't jump out there and think you're going to do a million exercises. Don't overheat the body. Overheating is one of the biggest things. So you have the ability to stay in shape while you're pregnant. You know how. Don't try to do a regular squat. Somebody asked me a while back, could they do a regular squat? And I told them no. Well, it was a tell me they could. I said, no, you can't, because they asked me why. I said, because it puts pressure on the stomach by keeping your legs together doing a regular squat. That's why they tell you to do plie squat and hold on to the back of a chair or something that's stable, because you don't want to fall. And for people that don't know, a plie squat is like a squat that you would see a ballerina do. You would spread your legs apart, turn your feet out, and squat down, which puts no pressure on the belly at all, no way, shape, form, or fashion. So you want to keep yourself flexible and no pressure on the belly. You know, I ran into incidents where I was in the gym one time, and I was the only pre- and post-natal instructor in the gym, and the general manager of the gym, when the lady signed up, she was pregnant, but she wasn't. She was like in her first or second trimester. First trimester, actually, because I don't think she had a stomach. But she was actually, he guided her to another trainer. Being I was the only pre and post-natal instructor in the gym. And I asked him, why did he do that? Why would he do that? Because I watched the trainer, and he was putting her on leg press on the stomach. He was giving her exercise that she shouldn't have. And she felt it was wrong, but for her, she didn't speak up. Which I think she should have spoke up and said something about it, because that's putting her and her baby at risk. So if you don't know what to do, please contact somebody that does know. Now, you got doctors that may know, but then you got people like myself that are certified in pre- and postnatal fitness, and probably a better solution for whatever exercise you are able to do. And just remember, there are weight-bearing exercises you can do. There are weight-bearing exercises that will keep you in shape. So don't be afraid to ask. But always know that there's an opportunity and a chance. Stay in shape and be pregnant. You don't have to put yourself at risk or put the child at risk, because I know some people just want to stay in shape. You want to do something. I know it's nerve-wracking to be pregnant and have to do light exercises or lightweight or whatever the case may be. So don't be afraid to ask or ask somebody that should know what it feels like to get your exercise on and to get yourself in shape, because being pregnant is no excuse to not be in shape. Some people would try to probably use it as and I've heard those excuses before, actually. Some people have actually tried to tell me that they were too pregnant to get in shape. I'm like, what? What do you mean too pregnant to get in shape? But just know that you don't have to avoid exercise totally. You still exercise and stay in shape. And you want to always do something to keep yourself in some kind of state. You know, the world right now, a lot of people don't realize exercise is the key to a whole bunch. A whole bunch of things. So, and I think exercise is the key to a lot of ailments that people have in the world too. So, just be cautious of what you do. And if you don't know, ask somebody like myself. So, I tell you every time. I give you the answer that you want to know about fitness and exercise, especially being pregnant. So you have to be careful. Again, anybody out there, we only have a few more minutes left. If there are any other questions you want to ask, if there anything else you want to know, anything else you need to know, anything else you're not sure about, uh, feel free to ask any questions. I'm here. I don't have to just do a Q&A here. You can always call me on my phone, 662-497-6607, or you can hit me on my email, fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com. So feel free to ask me any questions that you have concerning any fitness. I have no problems with it. One of the questions was asked, what exercises can you do for back pain? I would have to get a better question. Pain can be anything. Depends on what kind of back pain, depends on where it's at, where it's located. It could be from, if it's not from exercise, it could be anything. Your kidneys could be hurting. Some people think that's their back and it's their kidney. So I would actually better explain more about the question you asked. Also understand, when you ask me a question, I need to know, did you exercise while you're exercising? If you ask a general question about anything you ask me here on this show, it can't be just like a opening. It has to be a direct question. Meaning you can't just ask me a question, what do you do for back pain? Most people, the doctors, take Motrin, take a pill. You feel me? There's nothing I can tell you because back pain is not a part of me. I give you what it is. If you exercise, if you have back pain, you don't need to be exercising. So I need to go see a doctor. So it need to be an exercise question related. If you're going to ask a question, please ask the exercise question. That way I'll know what you're asking. Next question is, should you exercise a muscle if it's still sore from the day? Technically, you're supposed to wait the maximum of 72 hours before you go to exercise that muscle. The minimum, I will wait a day before I go back and hit that muscle. You can work that muscle while it's sore. But some people say you can work the soreness out. The soreness actually comes from microscopic tears in the muscle. So if you have microscopic tears in the muscle, you can't really work that muscle. Well, you can. But me personally, I try to wait at least a day or two before I go back to hit that muscle because I want to give it enough time to rest. Your muscles grow from the rest, not from it's from the exercise, but then it grows also from the rest that you get after you've done the exercise. So you can work that muscle after you've worked down your muscle. So you can do that. But I wouldn't go directly the next day and start working that same muscle again. Some people do. Now, don't get it wrong. And another thing that I just thought about was if you go to a guy or girl and they tell you that you'll never need any rest when you're working out or after you work some muscles, please stop talking to them. Because 9 times out of 10, they're either not a trainer or they're probably using some kind of muscle enhancers. So please stay away from them. I call them clowns. Those people are going to get you in trouble. Those people are going to eventually hurt you in the process. So I run across people that have said, you don't need no rest. You can go work out anytime. You don't have to rest. You can work out 7 days. Don't need no rest. 9 times out of 10, he's not a trainer, or he's on supplement, some kind of muscle enhancer, like a steroid that's helping him to recover faster. He thinks he don't need no rest, but he does. Ask me. I'm not gonna put any names out there, but feel free to ask any of those old school bodybuilders that have been lifting weights for years that are now having issues with their bodies for back pain, surgeries on their backs, different things, because they probably hurt some in the process of using all those drugs, and they're not going to tell you they are. They're not going to tell you that they have, but they probably done so much on it to where it's caused their back to need surgery or torn biceps or shoulders or scapulas or whatever the case may be. So you have to be careful, especially using steroids. Next question is, does keto work? To be honest, I don't know. I've never even researched it, and I will. Since you asked that question, give me a call. My number is 62497-607, and I will answer that question after I research it, but I've heard of so many people on the keto diet or keto, so I know that some people say it works, but I'm not into all the diets that they say. I'm more into a healthier lifestyle. So if you get into a healthier lifestyle, that'll help you to maintain and stay focused on what you need, because I don't believe in all the extra stuff, because a lot of times when you get on a certain diet, it requires you to be on a restricted diet. And a lot of times most people fail because they are on restricted diet. And so don't get on a restricted diet, because it doesn't allow you to eat like you should eat, because you eat the same meal over and over and over and over again. Again, thanks for okay. I'm running out of time. Actually, I have about 30 for joining in to listen to my call, listen to my show. You can call me at 662-497-6607, or you can email me at fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com. Thank you for joining me today. Any more questions that you have, please contact me, email me, or call me, and I will answer any of those questions. Thank you for your time. Also, I thank my Gospel Soul magazine for allowing me the opportunity to be out here on this thing. Y'all have a great day, baby. Take care.